Hello and good day, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Sir Marcy, and our lesson for today is all about multiplication of radicals. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you'll be updated with my latest videos. Remember to multiply radicals of the same order. Multiply the radicands to get the radicand of the product, and multiply the coefficients to get the coefficient of the product, then simplify. Remember that we can only multiply radicals directly if their indices are the same. Products are always expressed in simplest radical form. So let's try to have some examples. Let's try to multiply and simplify the following examples. Number 1, let's say we have square root of 25 times square root of 4. So just like in our rule, we're going to multiply the radical since we have the same index. So square root of 25 times square root of 4, the product is the square root of 100. We know that square root of 100 is a perfect square, and the answer is 10. Let's have some more examples. Suppose we're going to multiply square root of 12 times square root of 3. So the product of square root of 12 times square root of 3 is square root of 36. And square root of 36 is a perfect square. The answer is 6. Next, let's have cube root of 8 times cube root of 27. The product is cube root of 216. 216 is a perfect cube, and the answer is 6. Let's try to answer the following. If we're going to get the product of 2 square root of 16 times 3 square root of 9, we will still apply the same rule. First is we're going to multiply 2 times 3, and we will also multiply square root of 16 times square root of 9. So the product here is 6 times square root of 144. We know that 144 is a perfect square. That means we can still simplify it. That is now 6 times 12. And 6 times 12, the answer is 72. Next, we have 3 cube root of 10 times 5 cube root of 3. So we will multiply first 3 times 5. And next one is we're going to multiply cube root of 10 times cube root of 3. So our answer here now is 15 cube root of 30. Since we cannot simplify it anymore, then this is now our answer. Next, let's try this one. Suppose we're going to multiply 2 square root of x times 5 square root of 6x times 2 square root times square root of 2x. So we will multiply again 2 times 5, and it will give us 10. Next is we will multiply inside the radical. That's 6 times 2, which is 12. And then we will apply the law of exponent number 1, which is law of product. So we're going to add the exponent if they have the same base. So the product here is 10 square root of 12x cubed. Then, let's try to simplify 12x cubed. If we're going to get the product of 12, that is 4 times 3. And 4 has a product of 2 times 2. Since the index is 2, then we can rewrite it as square root of 2 squared. Then we have square root of 3. For x cubed, we can have here x squared. Then this one is x. So if we will simplify square root of 12x cubed, our answer there would be 2x square root of 3x. Then we will multiply it by 10. So the answer here is 20x square root of 3x. So this is now the simplest form of our last example. So let's try to check. So that's now equal to 10 times the square root of 4 times 3x cubed. Then we have 10 times 2 square root of 3x cubed. And our answer is 20x square root of 3x, which is the same with my solution here. Okay, so I hope you get all these rules in multiplying and simplifying radicals. And for our last example for today, let's say we're going to get the product of square root of 6 times the quantity of square root of 2 minus square root of 3. In order for us to get the product here, we're going to apply distributive property. Meaning to say, we're going to multiply square root of 6 to each term. So that's square root of 6 times square root of 2. Then we're going to multiply it also here. So if we're going to get the product, that is now square root of 12 minus square root of 18. So again, we multiply each term. So 6 times 2, that is square root of 12, and 6 times 3, that is square root of 18. Next to that is we're going to simplify square root of 12. That is, by product law, square root of 4 times 3. And square root of 18 has a factor of square root of 9 times 2. Then, notice that square root of 4 is a perfect square, and also square root of 9 a perfect square. So that means it has a square root. The answer here is 2 square root of 3 minus 3 is square root of 2. Since they are of different radicals, remember we can combine similar radicals. But then in this case, they are of different radicals. Therefore, this is now our final answer. So that's it for now. I hope you learned something new, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye!